Sulafat, can I tell you something I don't usually talk about?
Now I'm curious.
My first video ever, 3 years ago. Do you know how many people watched it?
1,000? 10,000?
12.
12 people?
12. And 4 of them were probably my family.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I almost stopped making videos completely. I thought, I'm just not good at this.
But you didn't stop.
I didn't stop. And today, we're talking about exactly that. Failure. And why it's not the end of the story.
It's just one part of the story.
Can I ask, do you have a failure story too? Or are you just going to sit there judging my 12 views?
I would never judge. Okay, maybe a little. But yes, I have plenty.
Good. We'll get to yours. This episode is basically a confession booth today.
A confession booth about failing. Very cheerful topic for a Monday.
Trust me, by the end, it'll feel less heavy. Exactly. I'm Charon.
I'm Sulafat.
I'm Charon.
This is English the Natural Way.
Let's go. Section 1. What does failure really mean? Okay, let's start simple. What does the word failure mean to you?
When something doesn't work, when you try and it goes wrong.
Right. I failed my driving test. The plan failed.
Simple sentences, but a heavy feeling behind them.
Very heavy. Tell me, did you ever fail at something important to you?
Oh, many times. My first job interview, I completely froze. I couldn't answer one simple question.
What happened?
I said, for about 10 seconds. Then some random words came out that made no sense.
Did you get the job?
No, obviously not.
How did you feel after?
Terrible. I thought, I'm just bad at interviews. I'll never get a good job.
But you have a good job now.
I do, because that one failed interview wasn't my last interview.
That's the key word, last. One failure isn't the last chapter unless you decide it is.
Can I ask you something now?
Go ahead.
After 12 views, what made you keep going? Most people would just quit.
Honestly, I was a little annoyed. Annoyed at myself, but also a little stubborn.
Stubborn how?
I thought, fine, 12 views, but I'm not letting 12 views decide my whole future.
That's actually a great attitude.
It didn't feel great at the time. It felt like stubbornness, not wisdom, but it worked out the same way. Section 2. Failure is information, not a verdict. Here's a word I like, verdict. A verdict is a final decision, like in a courtroom, guilty or not guilty.
And failure feels like a verdict?
It feels like one, like someone said, you are not good enough, forever.
But it's not actually that.
No, failure is just information. It tells you this way didn't work. Try a different way.
That's a completely different feeling. Information doesn't hurt as much as a verdict.
Exactly. My 12-view video wasn't a verdict on me as a person.
It was information. This topic didn't work. This style didn't work.
So I changed my topic. I changed my style. I made a new video.
And?
Also bad. Maybe 50 views that time.
50 is still not great.
No, but it was more than 12. Small progress, but progress.
Progress means moving forward even a little.
I'm not perfect yet, but I'm making progress.
50 views today, maybe 500 next month. The number matters less than the direction.
I like that word, direction. Not the exact number, just is it going up or down?
Right. 12 to 50 is going up. That's all that matters at that stage.
Even if 50 still feels small compared to other channels.
Especially then, comparing yourself to someone else's 100th video is unfair. Compare your video 10 to your video 1.
That's much kinder advice.
It's the only fair comparison, honestly.
Section 3. How successful people talk about failure. Here's something interesting. Almost every successful person has a failure story,
Really? Even the famous ones?
especially the famous ones. Many singers were told no by many companies before one company said yes.
How many no's usually?
Sometimes 10, sometimes 100. One writer's book was rejected many, many times before it became one of the most popular books in the world.
100 no's and then one yes changed everything?
One yes was all it needed, but they had to hear all the no's first to reach it.
That's actually a comforting thought.
It is, because it means failure isn't proof that you should stop. It might just be proof that you haven't reached your yes yet.
I haven't failed, I just haven't found my yes yet.
I like that sentence. Simple, but powerful.
Let's remember it. Not yet instead of never.
Not yet leaves the door open. Never closes it completely. Section 4. Real conversations about failure. Let's hear this in real situations. Two friends after a hard exam result.
A says, I failed the exam. I studied so hard too.
B says, I'm sorry, that's really hard.
A says, maybe I'm just not smart enough for this.
B says, one exam doesn't decide that. What will you do differently next time?
A says, maybe study with a friend instead of alone.
B says, see, you already learned something. That's not nothing.
Nice. Now, a small business owner talking to a friend.
A says, my first shop closed after 6 months. It just didn't work.
B says, that sounds really difficult.
A says, everyone says I failed.
B says, you tried something most people never try. That takes courage, even if it closed.
A says, I guess I did learn a lot about what not to do.
B says, exactly. Use that. Try again, smarter this time.
One more. A parent talking to a child who lost a game.
Child says, we lost. I'm terrible at this sport.
Parent says, did you try your best?
Child says, yes.
Parent says, then you didn't fail. You just haven't won yet. That's different.
Child says, really?
Parent says, really? Ask any player who's ever won anything. They lost first many times. Quick review. Let's review quickly.
Failure feels like a verdict, but it's really just information.
One failure isn't your last chance unless you decide to stop trying.
Almost every successful person has a long list of no's before their yes.
Say not yet instead of never. It keeps the door open.
And failure often teaches you something useful for next time.
Small progress still counts even if it's not perfect. Final message. Your turn. So today's challenge, think of one time you failed at something.
Not to feel bad about it again.
No, to ask, what did that failure teach me?
There's almost always an answer if you look for it.
Maybe it's time to try that thing again with your new information.
Tell us in the comments, what's one failure that actually helped you later?
We read every comment.
If this episode helped you, subscribe and hit the bell.
Next week, how to talk about your goals in English.
I'm SULAFAT.
I'm Sharon.
Failure isn't the end.
It's just part of the story. Both. See you next time.